Welcome back to the channel. Today let me give you 4 ways to level up your lead guitar playing. Number 1 is start slow, maybe in the middle of the scale, but just adhere to the chords a little bit and have a sense of melody when you start a solo. Number 2 is create a motif, a set of notes that you're always going back to. Even as in a short solo, you can make this happen, and just it's kind of a home base for you. Number 3 is start using aggressive blues rock licks in between those smaller phrases, and it's really your friend to just be aggressive and let loose for a minute and then go back to some of those simpler ideas. And that kind of leads into number 4, dynamics. Dynamics is so important, especially in a track like this, where you can kind of just take someone on a journey with some small, softer phrases and really dig in with some speed and then back off again. Let me bring you in close and break down these ideas. I'm going to go through these steps one by one, but stay with me because I'm going to put them all together and just show you how you can flow very easily through the E minor pentatonic scale. A good way to level up our lead guitar playing is to start out slow, and I like to start out in the middle of the scale. Just starting out simple, you can let loose a little bit, and as those chords start evolving and the band starts getting a little louder. But this really leads to the second thing, creating a motif, a repeating phrase that you can use in between your other phrases, but you always come back to it. Just something that simple just gives you a home base, somewhere to get back to. It stays within that scale, and you can let loose a little bit and always come back to that little phrase. So next we want to add some excitement to the solo, really build it up with some aggressive rock licks that kind of repeat, and really then go back to some of them quieter phrases. Because we're in the E minor pentatonic, these repeating licks just fit over every chord. Really simple, but those are, and they're kind of in time there. You just that one is a full bend up to the B note here, so you're bending the G string in the 14th fret, a whole tone, to the B note, but then you're striking the B note here in the 12th fret and really just hitting that D note, the 15th fret. Using alternate picking here is how I like to do it. You can probably do some hammer-ons, but I just like the way it sounds, this type of lick with it picked every note. The next one, striking the 12th fret of the E string, hitting the E string, hitting the D note and pulling back off and hammering back on, and then bending it again. So I like to pull that little part off. And those licks really just connect together. Let's look at one more. Still in this little box here in the E minor pentatonic, bending in the 15th fret of the E string. So and then just walking down the scale. Those licks just sound great, and then going back to that little motif. And then the fourth thing is really dynamics is so important, especially with a track like this where you want to take someone through a journey, and you want to hear that. You want to start out slow and melodic and then let loose a little bit and then maybe, bring it back in. These are just some great ways to get you out of just playing up and down the scale, because you do not want to do that. If you are practicing it that way, stop. You already know the notes in the scale. Start making music with them. Let me know if the lesson was helpful. I will leave a link in the description for this backing track. It's really a great track to practice these ideas on. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you on the next one.